Hey, and welcome back to Math 8. So, yesterday we looked at proportions for the first time. Today we're going to look at a strategy to actually solve proportions, especially when the numbers get big. Um, Yesterday's proportions weren't that bad. We had things like how many plates that girl could do in 10 minutes, which was like 17 over 10. Pretty straightforward. And today's problem with Kenny starts out relatively simple. Kenny can do 7 origami cranes in 10 minutes. Good for Kenny. But then he goes and he reads a story about a girl that can make 1,505 cranes, and he wants to know how long it would take him to do that. So when you get a really large proportion like that, one way you can make your life easier is by making a ratio, which is what Kenny does here. So Kenny makes a ratio and says, well, I can do, in 10 minutes, I can do 7 cranes. So I don't know how many minutes it will take, but I'll put that over 1,505 cranes. Then all I gotta do is solve this ratio. And we have 3 strategies we're going to talk about to tackle this. The first one is the giant 1. So in the giant 1 method, the idea is this. You could put any number over any number and make a 1. And 5 over 5 is 1. 20 over 20 is 1. 3 over 3, 14 over 14. All of these are 1s. So if I multiply a number by 1, it doesn't change its value. So this is a perfectly legal move. And the idea is I want to multiply 10 over 7 by something so that 7 becomes 1,505. And the easiest way to figure that out is you got to divide 1,505 by 7, and you'll find that the answer is 215. Okay? So if you multiply 7 by 215, you get 1,505. So if you multiply 10 over 7 by 215 over 215, you'll end up with 10 times 215 up top and 1,505 on the bottom. And your answer is it's going to take Kenny 2,150 minutes to actually do all these origami cranes. Okay? Not that bad if you know that the trick is to take 1,505 and divide it by 7. So take the larger number divided by the smaller number, find out what you need to multiply the small number by to get to the big number. That's really the essence of giant 1. Undoing division, you're going to see works very similarly. Okay. Undoing division, we know that x is divided by 1,505. So if I want to get rid of 1,505 on the bottom there, I could just multiply by 1,505 up top. Then all this cancels out. I'm left with x on this side, and I have 1,505 times 10 divided by 7. Kind of the same problem. You're going to get the exact same answer too. Okay? And the third method is also very, very similar. Fraction Busters comes back a lot. You spent some time in 7th grade talking about Fraction Busters. Fraction Busters, you use both denominators so that you make fractions go away. Okay? Fraction Busters makes fractions go away, and that's why we like Fraction Busters. So here I've got a 7, and I've got a 1,505. I'm going to multiply both sides by 7 times 1,505. 7 times 1,505. I do that to both sides. Here the 7s go away. Here the 1,505s go away. I'm left with 1,505 times 10 is equal to 7x. Okay? You do out this multiplication. You divide by 7. Hey, look. You do out 1,505 times 10. You divide by 7. All of these are ultimately getting at the same thing mathematically. You're always going to get the same number, no matter what of these 3 methods you use. It's really preference. So at no point will I say you have to use the giant 1 or you have to use undoing division, because ultimately they're all the same. They're just different ways to set up that same concept. Okay? The method I like to use is a shortcut version of this. It's actually shown at the bottom here. It's called cross multiplication. I call this making your butterflies because the 10 and the 7 go together, the x and the 4 go together. Okay? Same concept as Fraction Buster, same concept as Giant 1. It's just different devices to remember what you're doing. Okay? Your job today is to pick one of these methods or all of these methods and give it a shot here. We got one situation here with some Captain Terrific action figure. We got a math club tamale sale going on, and we got a triangle here with some proportions. And then your last problem here is a recycling club. This one's a little tricky because it adds in a decimal. Otherwise, in your groups, you got 4 problems to work through. Once you're done with that, it is on to homework for you. So hopefully one of those methods suits your needs, and practice it up, give it a shot, and hope you have a great day.